Today I want to discuss a recent question that we've had in the comments section, and that's how to create and engrave text on xTool Creative Space. Engraving text is very important and used quite a bit in different engraving types. Engraving text is perfect for something for family members or friends for gifts. People engrave cutting boards and things for weddings. So it's very important to be able to make sure that your text engraving is very good and that you know all the options possible for engraving text. So to start off here, I have a blank xTool Creative Space canvas. And for this scenario, I'll be using xTool Creative Space version 2.0. So the simplest way to create text is to come over to the T on the left-hand sidebar. Click it, and your mouse becomes a cursor. Find where you want to put the text on the blank document and click, and the words hello will pop up. Then you can just start typing. Once you have that done, here on the top taskbar, you can find that there's a bunch of different options how to change your text. The X and the Y axis change where your text is on the screen. So let's say that I want the text on the left upper hand of the screen. I can change the X axis, change the Y axis, and there it's moved. Or let's say that I want the text bigger, either the width or the height. If I want the height 1 inch, I can change it, and as you can see, the width changes with the height. If you don't want that to happen, there's this little lock and unlock button that changes the aspect ratio. If you click it and make the height bigger, the width will stay the same, or vice versa. You can also rotate your text. You come up to this little angle and type in 90, hit enter, and it's rotated at 90 degrees. Next, you can change the placement of your text. So if you have some other text or images, you can bring it to the front or send it to the back. You can align it on the page, and then you can reflect it horizontally or vertically. Next up, just like in a Word document, you can change the font. Here are many different fonts that you can choose from and figure out which one's best for you. You can also come over here to the word regular and bold or italicize your text. There's also some other cool things you can do to it, like make it narrow or bigger. So just something to play around with there. You can change your font size, so if you want it smaller or a lot larger. And then you can change your orientation, such as your directional leading, the distance between your spacing, and left align, center align, or right align. Up next is the weld tool. It's pretty neat. So let's say that you have a text that runs together. As you can see in this text, some of the R and the T are running into the letters beside it. So sometimes that wouldn't make for the best engraving. You want it to be one full engraving where the ends are within the letter beside it. So I can weld this image, and now it flows and is one nice engraved text. Next, I'll go over here to the right hand side before I show you the outline tool. First, you could score around your image, engrave your image, or cut your image. Scoring would be like having a hollow text that you can write on. So this would be great if you were trying to make something that said happy birthday on a piece of wood that you don't want the inside of the text to be engraved. Engraving is the exact opposite. It'll engrave this whole thing and make it dark and thick. And then cutting will obviously cut through the image and have higher powers and lower speed. These are 3 different ways that you can make a perfect engraving. If you are on the engrave tool, you can also come up here to the top for outline, an outline around the image and hit confirm. So now you have two different engravings. One that's the outline of the engraving and one's the engraving itself. This would be really nice if you could make this a little bit bigger and then engrave this other piece here and put them on top of each other to make a pretty cool Christmas ornament or a locally made sign. So there's one way on how to insert and create text. Here's another way. Come over to the left-hand taskbar and insert an image. So this I made on Canva. There's a lot of other tools that you can make it on, such as Adobe, but just make sure that it's saved as a PNG, JPEG, SVG file, or something that's more of an image format file. As you can see, it says family is everything. This would be great to go on like a cutting board or as a family gift. So first off, you can see all the white space around it. If I tried to engrave it right now, it would engrave this white space as well, and I don't want it to do that. So I'll click on it, hit the edit button, and using the magic wand tool, I will click on the white space. As you can see, it removed the background. So now this is a transparent image. Hit save. And just a reminder, if your image is clear and dark, you're going to have a better turnout for your engraving. So something that's really light may not turn out good. So just keep that in mind. So now I have these words. I can come over here and engrave it just like I normally would. As you can see, I'm not able to cut it out right yet. But if I just wanted family is everything on a piece of wood or piece of material, it would engrave it and look pretty good. And now your speed and your power is based off of what type of material that you want to use. If I was using just a small piece of wood, I would normally do about 70 power and 80 speed. But it's all situationally different based off of what type of material you have. So now if I want to cut this image or engrave the outside of the image, I click on it, make it a little bit bigger, go to the outline, and as you can see, there's an outline around the outside of the image. I can increase this to make the outline bigger, but in most case scenarios, I normally like to keep it small. Hit confirm. As you can see, I have an outline of the outside of the image. And now that you see I have the outline of this image, I can score, engrave, or cut it. Then change the speed and power based off of what material that I have. Then I can process my image and get ready for a great engraving. Thanks for watching. I hope you found some benefit in this video on how to create and edit text within xTool Creative Space. Like I said, there's two different options that I know of, using this text tool on the left-hand sidebar and then importing an image of text through some type of image format file and then editing it along the way. If you know of any other ideas or ways to create text, please put them down in the comments because I would love to know myself. If you found some benefit with this video, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. And thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.